My name is Derecka Purnell, and I am presenting the Know Your History portion at Know Your Rights Camp. I wanted students to understand that the repression that we are experiencing today is part of a long history of repression in the formation of this country. And what's beautiful about our being together today is that our repression today has also been met with resistance. And that resistance is also a formation of what became the United States. So students, just giving them the opportunity, and their chaperones and everyone who's a part of the camp, to really make those connections between present-day abolition and historical abolition. The other thing I try to tell students today is that the current conversation around police abolition, prison abolition, really sparked because of the 2014 Ferguson uprising in response to the police killing of Michael Brown Jr. Watching dozens and then hundreds and then thousands of people go into the streets, in August, led to an entire new movement of resistance. And so I just really feel grateful to be an inheritor of that resistance, and that students were able to understand some of that history today. I think what I would want is for kids to be either more skeptical or more curious about the kind of information they receive, and to be participants and agents in their own learning experience, and to do that with other people. And so I want children to think about, I want the kids, everyone who was there today, to think about the things that I presented and go look it up and confirm it. And so like the Freedom School model, I think has been just really helpful, because similar to Know Your Rights Camp, it allows students to engage with history, to read books written by and or about students of color. It allows them to engage with material with instructors who are not just teachers, but also supporters who are also students themselves. And so I think that the more that we have those kinds of supportive environments, the more that we can sustain them, I think is important. I also last night tried to low-key pitch like a 2-week overnight Know Your Rights Camp, a month-long overnight Know Your Rights Camp, so that students can be part of a nationwide cohort to think about, well, it's not just me in St. Louis, but it's me connected to this person in Dallas, connected to this person in Puerto Rico, connected to this person in California. Students can start making cross-border connections right now, because Know Your Rights Camp has already produced so many one-day alumni. You have the right to be courageous resonates with me the most, because I think if you have courage, you're willing to learn, you're willing to be educated, you're willing to be brilliant and try to test out your brilliance. You're willing to explore the ways that you need to be healthy. Courage is one way that we take the risk towards our wildest dreams. And I think that if we start with that, then it can open up a lot of possibilities. My name is Derecka, and I know my rights.